Hey everyone, Stranger Grayson here, and welcome to another Final Destination movie review. This is honestly on my least favorite of the franchise, The Final Destination, or Final Destination 4, or Final Destination 3D, which was released in 2009. The Final Destination was it was not a good movie. I got to be honest. None of the characters were interesting. Not even the main character. I know, surprising. I I don't know, but The Final Destination supposed to be the last movie in the series, but obviously, when your movie makes enough money, you got to make a sequel, which is why they made Final Destination 5. Anyway, what is The Final Destination about? This movie follows a brand new cast because obviously they didn't want to have a direct sequel to the third. So, you follow this guy named Nick and his girlfriend Lori. Him, his girlfriend Lori, Lori's best friend Janet, and Nick's friend Hunt. All four of them go to this racetrack, and they're actually at the McKinley Speedway, I believe that's what it's called. And they're watching the race cars go by. Then Lori is Nick's girlfriend. She's a nice person. Janet's kind of closed in. She's, not socially active besides with her close friends. And Hunt's just a douche. That's really all he is. He's a douche, but he's still friends with Nick, so whatever. But they're at the racetrack. They're, of course, talking and getting along. Then you get introduced to some other characters that are important for later on in the movie. Then some weird things start happening at the racetrack. Some gasoline gets spilled onto the track when nobody notices, and eventually, while they're fixing up a vehicle's tires, a screwdriver gets left in the back of the car. So the car drives, goes around and around and around. Nick starts seeing these signs and stuff, papers start flying at him. He looks at people's t-shirts, and there's some signs and stuff. But then the screwdriver falls out of the car. Another car runs over the screwdriver, and it crashes. Then all hell breaks loose. The tire goes flying, kills a girl named Naughty, this mechanic's girlfriend. It kills her, just smacks right into her. Then chaos starts happening. Everybody starts dying one after another. Eventually Nick dies. Whoa, it's a vision. Then the same stuff starts happening. Of course, he warns everybody. Most of the people get out besides this wife. Then you see all the other characters in this premonition that died. Then later on, the crash actually happens. They all make it out. Except there's one sting kill that I won't spoil, which I thought was actually kind of, interesting, besides the whole CGI part. Whatever. Credits roll. Things are looking good, but then Nick has a dream in which he sees different materials and stuff, a red door, a hook. Then later on, the next day, you get to see that a survivor actually died, or Nick sees that a survivor died from the accident he saved. Then he realizes these dreams are having is what is showing how people are going to die. And then, yeah, that's basically the whole movie. He goes around saving people. So, or at least one person. The Final Destination, honestly, I didn't enjoy it. None of the characters were interesting. Most of these kills are done with CGI, besides 2 or 3 of them. This movie sucked. I did not enjoy this movie. None of the characters were interesting. The only one I saw interesting was George. At least he had a decent character background. George was interesting. But he's kind of wasted anyway. So, yeah, nothing about this movie I saw interesting besides George and a couple kills. Yeah, there's just stereotypes, hypocrites in this movie. I don't know how they screwed up so bad after the second one. I don't see how you can ruin this franchise, but luckily, I believe the 5th one is a lot better than this movie. The Final Destination, not a good movie. I don't recommend it. The ending was just felt rushed, and it was kind of lazy, to be honest. And I didn't get the whole ending. Just the way Nick described of why they were there and stuff. This movie sucked. I didn't enjoy it. Craig Perry and the writers from Part 2 came back to do this movie. How do you screw up on this movie? Part 2 was okay. Part 2 was alright. How do you screw up on this movie when you bring back the writers and directors from Part 2 who did an awesome job on Part 2? How do you do that? I'm surprised this movie wasn't released direct to video. I gotta be honest. I don't see how this wasn't released direct to video. Oh man. But yeah, not a good movie. No characters were interesting. Kills weren't really all that good. They were more comedic and cartoony. Don't recommend it. But yeah, that's my review on The Final Destination. Not a fan. If I had to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give it about a 5. I mean, I'd rather watch this over Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 3, definitely. I'd rather watch this than Silent Night, Deadly Night 3, but still not enjoyable at all. But what is everyone's thoughts on The Final Destination? Let me know down in the comment section down below. Really love to hear all you guys' thoughts on this. We got one more movie to go in this franchise. Yeah, so thank you for watching, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on this, and I will see you all in the next Final Destination review. Only got one more to go, then on to another franchise or one-off movie. So God bless everyone, and have a good day. Bye, everyone.